him drinking tea over there. Isn't that YELAN? Ooh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time. Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss YELAN. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, looks like YELAN's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Ah! Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now. Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier. That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from. But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait! Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For YELAN, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world!
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see the port of YELAN Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication. Oh, let's hear it. Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something. Well, remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier's scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Ugh. Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail. I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas? Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Don't be scared!
Delve into destiny.
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide. Ow! I'm fucked! give, you receive.
You can tell me anything.
Leave me.
Not bad. It's all yours.
out of the ordinary here, either.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you.
This is how it must be.
The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set? All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back! Good point. YELAN doesn't make mistakes like that.
All right, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow! That was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once its two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying Village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at YELAN Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception. Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them. divination. It's about precisely telling one. Written destiny.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with YELAN. Woo! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Well done, you two. Right on time. The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidus Harbor as well.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidus Harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier. As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Yeah! And Paimon closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
All set? All right, we'll meet back up here once you're done.
So much cargo again today.
No fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Oh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask YELAN!
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork. Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board, and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourselves so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful. By all means, I trust your judgment.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? YELAN!
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You... Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss YELAN.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss YELAN. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the ship.
Yep. YELAN is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea? Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes. What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together. And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says. YELAN really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right? right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible! That's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of. Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
YELAN! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. Where are Corday and Dodamani?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer, for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
Paimon, YELAN! Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will, so he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of Mora laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine. Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
another Paimon? So close, so close! Stay cool! Whoa! Nice catch! You've got it! You got it! Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! Steady now! It's the final stretch! Whew! That was a tough fight!
some more fortune.
Let's do this then!
Let me scribe. Stay put! Don't blink! Hey! With sword comes down. Incoming! Got lucky that time. Hey there!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Don't blink!
That was quick.
Speed of light!
Yes, you are.
Cut to the chase!
Oh, what a stroke of good luck! I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Back it up.
This should be the place from the picture. Look! Aurora and Aoife are here! Hello?
Ah, now that sounds like a happy Paimon. Great. No need to be on guard then.
Watch it, buddy! Hey! Paimon's not Kakuku! You can't just give her a cracker and call it a day. Okay, maybe that would help. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Paimon's in a good mood today, and you're not gonna tease her out of it. Hold on. Speaking of Kakuku, where is he? Don't tell Paimon the Capybara King gobbled him up!
What? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Kakuku has joined hands with the enemy to bully us.
Bully you? Kakuku? Good one, Auroron!
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
Huh?
He said his name was
Wait, so does that mean he's an...
Whoa, hold up. Auroron is embellishing. Let me explain. Kakuku is, playing hide-and-seek around here with an Asha.
And by that, we mean that they're allied against us. Kakuku is fast, and Kakasha can disguise himself. So, we face a crafty enemy indeed.
We played round after round with the little guys before you showed up. And listen, Kakuku is a beast at this game. Am I proud of him? Yeah, but man, I'm getting worn out.
It's your own fault for not going to Coach Yansan's fitness class.
Seriously, having to search up and down for these little guys round after round, my back's killing me.
Of course it is, because you didn't go to Coach Yansan's fitness class.
All right. I get the picture. I'll go when we get back. Happy?
Hey! Shouldn't you do a little more seeking right about now? Who's gonna track down Kakuku and Kakasha if you keep bickering like this?
Ah, well, that brings us to the perfectly good lemon that just fell right into our lap. Mm-hmm. You got this, other Granny. Oh, and you too, Granny Paimon.
Just have fun, and call us if you need help.
Wait, I thought we were gonna be Ashas as well.
Oh no. Please don't tell Paimon you're gonna hide with them and force us to find you, too.
That's right. From now on, I'm Orasha, and he's Ifasha. Gotta go hide. Good luck.
Bro, what the... sorry, guys. Mind humoring him for a bit? Thanks, you two. Guess that means I should get hiding.
Kakuku! Kakasha! Arasha! Ifasha! Ready or not, here we come! What the? It's an Asha disguise! Again?
Didn't make it too hard for you, did I?
You got this, bro!
Whoa, that was fast. Guess I should.
Oh, you must be Kakasha! You and Kakuku make a really impressive duo. And as part of a formidable duo herself, Paimon would know. Oh, impressive, bro!
See what I mean? When those two join forces, it's almost impossible to beat them. Kakuku, I can officially say you've earned your certificate in the art of concealment. From now on, you can call yourself a master trickster.
Oh, wow! You're the best, bro!
Oh, hey, what about me? I was the one who played with you the most.
You're awesome too, bro!
Huh. I think he has something to give us. Oh, another gift egg. And another picture, too. I think I've seen this symbol around the Easy Breeze Market. Oh, bro. Why does it feel like we've got another challenge coming our way?
Huh? Is this some kind of secret treasure hunt hidden around the resort? I have to see it through.
See it through, bro! Seems like Kakuku is having a blast! Well, you can't have an adventure without the Traveler and Paimon! What do you say? Wanna check it out?
All right. Guess I'm along for the ride then.
Found it. We were right about the Easy Breeze Market.
Easy Breeze Market!
Chill, bro. I know you're excited, but we've got to get the lay of the land first.
Step on up, dear patrons. Pick an egg, any egg. Let this be your lucky day. Test them out, free of charge. What do you say?
Oh, so this is where the picture was leading us. This must be where the gift eggs come from. Well, let's see how far that lucky streak gets us.
Step right up. The gift eggs are all set for the picking.
You first.
Seriously, bro? Don't tell me you actually buy into the whole bad luck to go first thing. Fine, fine. Have it your way. By the luck of the Asha, give me something good.
Whoa! Saurus crackers! Score!
Oh.
You don't like Saurus crackers, Aoife?
Oh, don't get me wrong, we both love them. But when it comes to gift eggs, they're not exactly one of the better prizes.
Whatever. Anything that tastes good is fine by me. Here, everyone can have some. Make fun of me all you want, bro. Just wait until you get one of those weird magma eggs and see if I help you then.
Impossible. You can never resist helping people. Now, is there a special ritual I should do before opening the egg? Got it. Flower Feather Clan Patrol Team, open up!
Huh?
Whoa! It's the Flower Feather Clan specialty Sing Your Heart Out! Oh, guess that ritual actually worked.
Nice. I'll take anything but Mystique Soup, honestly. I'm so tired of that stuff. Guess I lucked out with this huge tub of candy. Dig in, everyone.
You're the best, bro! Paimon's turn, Paimon! the big one. Come on, big yummy, big yummy. Oh. It's the soup Auroron didn't want.
Nice one, Paimon. Something you can keep all for yourself.
Oh, good point. All the more for Paimon, then. Time to dig in. Ah, so sweet and refreshing. Perfect for the season.
All right, that leaves you two. Who wants to go next?
No rush, bro. Go for it, traveler. Oh, and don't forget to think of something lucky to say.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Glittering gemstones! Wow! Something sweet again!
Seems like other Granny is lost in some beautiful memories. Guess it was a lucky draw then.
All right, Kakuku, you're up. Show 'em what you got.
Go for the win, bro. Or just do better than Aoife, at least.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Let's go, bro! Nice to meet you, bro! Whoa! What is that? Ah! Score!
Well, would you look at that? And we have a winner! Congratulations to Mr. Kakuku for becoming the third patron of the day to win our grand prize! In addition to these mini Asha Pockets, our most exclusive prize, we're pleased to award Mr. Kakuku with a serving of every dish available from our gift eggs!
Seriously, bro? Yeah, seriously, bro? Who would have thought Kakuku would turn out to be the lucky one?
Congrats, bro.
Kukuku, my good bro. No, my good sir. I have a humble request. They say that luck can be passed around by shaking hands. Would you mind if I...
Sure thing, bro! That should be enough to give Paimon good luck for the rest of the year.
You can count on that, Paimon, because you have a very special companion in your life, just like Kakuku does.
What are you looking at me for?
Well, this was your plan all along, wasn't it? Time to come clean, don't you think?
What are you talking about?
Okay. It's no big deal, all right? Of course the little guy's lucky to have a bro like me.
Stop dodging the question and give it to us straight. You set all this up, didn't you? The fishing, the hide and seek, everything?
Well...
That must mean you knew that adventurer from Mondstadt already.
No, not really. I met him a day before you did, that's all. And asked him to point me in the right direction. And yeah, I organized everything with the pictures so that Kakuku could play with the Asha and the capybaras. And I set up the gift egg thing too.
Oh, wow, bro!
But the Capybara King kinda took it the wrong way. At the end of the day, a wild animal's not gonna understand everything you tell them. My guess is that he thought we were trying to steal the things I prepared for Kakuku, and that's why he was upset.
Oh, so he's actually called the Capybara King.
Of course not. Just thought I'd use the name you gave him.
Oh, wow, bro. I'm touched.
So, now you know. It just happened to be around the anniversary of when I met Kakuku, and I wanted to do something special for him.
We don't know when Kakuku's actual birthday is, so we've always just used the anniversary as an excuse to celebrate it.
Kakuku might act like a mature big brother type of Saurian, but deep down, he's just a little guy who likes to play. I know you're just a little guy inside and out, buddy. So, have as much fun as you want, okay?
Bro!
Oh, did you have something to add, Kakuku?
Bro, it's not...
Bro, you don't have to say it. I understand. We love you too.
Yeah, don't be embarrassed, bro. While we're here at the resort, you're as free as a wild kookasaur. All you need to do is have fun.
Today's fish are as fresh as they come.
Well, are you happy, buddy? Did you have fun?
Oh, wow, bro!
I think that's a yes. Happy birthday, bro. Oh, and that reminds me. Why didn't you tell me about the plan, bro? Seriously, bro. Bros don't hide things from other bros, bro.
To be honest, I wanted to see if you remembered the anniversary.
Shh. You've changed, Aoife. How am I supposed to trust you when you betray a bro like that? Well, joke's on you because I did remember. I saved some fresh honey for Kakuku. I know the price of forgetting the anniversary, and I wasn't about to get pecked in the head for a whole year.
Wouldn't do that, bro! You're the best!
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be. This should cover food and rent for a while. Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
big and juicy grain fruits. Why don't you try one, ma'am? Oh, wait. Do robots eat grain fruit?
Analyzing. Grain fruit can be added to a krumkake recipe to significantly boost dietary fiber. One grain fruit, please. If Aino consumes only smetana and laka berries, this does not constitute a balanced diet.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed.